Ladies and gentlemen, BBS actually did it. They actually listened to players a little bit and decided to update the game in a way that actually really improves it. So today, let's go ahead and take a look at it. And welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls. So I previously did a video talking about how the link slot potion update they did over on BBS was piss poor. They made it so that link slots could go from what used to be level 10 all the way to level 20. And so it was a very, very expensive system of which you would have to grind fairly reliably for a long period of time. And it had a mainly like co-op focused grind that was like hourly. Now we had these inheritance trials that were 5 times daily that they have improved to be 1 run per day. And I honestly think the system is a lot better this way. So let's just go ahead and run this. I'll run it, I'll talk about it a little bit, what they've updated, and then we can kind of chat about whether or not it's enough of an improvement over like the old grind, because the old grind for Link Pots was already pretty miserable. So let's go ahead and try out this new one. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the Potken, so I am going to be running the only blue character I have at link slots. Unfortunately, 10, 10, 10, of which is my buddy old pal Yamamoto. So we're just gonna be like hammering through this pretty much. I definitely want to max out Byakuya, but I just haven't grinded it because I didn't get that Potken, and I think he's actually really important for it. But in terms of the system, like, my expectation was they were going to fix it by improving the drop rates, which they definitely did. Before, the drop rates were like 10 per run and you had to do 5 runs per day. This one's more like 70 drop rates, and you can only do 1 per day, so it's a lot, like... As someone who does only a certain set of dailies, it's something that's a lot easier to structure your gameplay loop around, you know? Instead of focusing down on mostly that. And so, I think it'll be pretty good. In the end, 15, 15, 15 is still a lot. I think that not a lot of people are going to get there a lot of the time. But I really want to see what the difference is. I feel like the showcases I've seen so far on people that have reached 13, 13, 13... 13, 13, 13. Sorry, I'm zoning out while trying to hammer away at this random Soul Reaper man. 15, 15, 15 is most characters, it's actually not that worth it. It's only worth it on those characters that need that extra little bit of work to really become broken. So an example of that is like giving guard break to true Shikai Ichigo. So that's one of the ones I want to work towards myself, which unfortunately involves playing a lot of the red quests for inheritance trials. And so I don't really know how I feel about the system now that I've kind of let it simmer a little bit more. I think it is still like a high-end, like pretty scary system to get into. But I think it's less relevant for newer characters. And so I don't think everyone's going to be getting every character up to 15, 15, 15. I feel like I might have been kind of saying it in a way where it was an assumption that'd be kind of your main goal. And actually, for the characters you love the most, your main goal will be to get them to 15. But the grind to 10, I would say, as more link slot characters come out, will probably get a lot easier. Once we have like 3 potion characters for each type, for example, I feel like 10, 10, 10 will be like basically 3 or 4 runs. So I don't know how I feel about it. I think I've become a lot more mixed on the system after the update. I still am angry about the fact it took away the orange color, which I think they said they were trying to fix in a future update. Inside one of the update patch notes. So that is very cool, actually. I'm very happy with that. I think that is a excellent way to kind of keep it a little bit more balanced as well. Man, this Yamamoto, I loved him when he first came out. He was like one of my first fully maxed out characters because I needed like a really good blue. Hollow Killers were like a premium at the time as well, so just kind of made sense to invest in him. What other blue holo killers are there, actually? Like, I can think of, like, the important ones for Senkaimon, like the... Here, I'm actually gonna pop this here. Like the blue Tosen, the blue holo killer. That's also a holo, I believe. I actually don't know if you need the killer for it. But I don't feel like I have any other ones. So it's very nice to have this. Naturally, Byakuya is double killer. I think he's... I want to say Byakuya is actually Hollow Soul Reaper, but I have to go look at his actual, like, character to fully find it out. I actually don't use Byakuya that often versus, like, the red Ichigo from the 5th anniversary. I think it's just because I don't have the Byakuya maxed out just yet. If I had him to 10-10-10 and actually had, like, the Potken, it might be a little bit better. I think it would be a much better unit for me as well. Maybe I'll try and grind that up sometime soon. I've had a lot of people disband on me for not having pot characters, unfortunately. Which it do be like that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've gotten so sick of playing Riruka when it comes to, like, those link slot quests, though. Like, it'd be cool if the actual, mechanic of how the link slot thing worked is if you had the character in the link slots of another unit, the potion increase still applies. And so in that case, they would actually allow it so that most people would be playing, like, other characters inside co-op and just having Riruka linked to the main unit. I feel like that would really change how the game is played right now. Because right now, co-op is basically bring the same character for link slots and then bring the most OP character for droplets. Which in a lot of cases has been Byakuya for a lot of people I play with. Which, I mean, fair, honestly. I'm actually surprised these guys aren't getting burned. I think they have burn resistance, which would be a little bit unfortunate for sure. It would make sense if they're standing on these burn patches, though. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. Yamamoto is still cruising on through. Unfortunately, he's a little bit too weak, so I do apologize for the timing a little bit. The only inheritance trial on right now with the good drop rates is the blue one. And so that's kind of why I decided to do it now. Just doing some video stuff this morning, getting some stuff done. But yeah, I think I'm happier with BBS right now than I was when the update first dropped, just because KLab actually has been taking feedback and looking at the systems that were implemented. And so taking player feedback like that is something that a lot of companies like Bandai don't like to do. So I can definitely respect that. Caleb has made a lot of bad choices when it comes to, like, managing games in the past, and that is okay. But communicating with players at this point in the game, I think, is really important. Actually, I haven't even hopped in the BBS official Discord yet, but I think a lot of people were giving feedback on the new systems there, because Caleb actually opened up an official Discord and actually has, like, people who check that channel for updates. So pretty cool. Dragon Ball Legends would never. Frankly. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. I didn't get lacerated, though. She has paralysis, so I just gotta wait this out. If it was lacerate, like the other Retsu, I probably would have died there. No lie. No lie. It's okay, though. Good stuff. So you only need to run this once per day. So naturally, I wouldn't have wanted to grind this 5 times in a day with this Yamamoto because it took me, hey, 7 minutes to complete. It's kind of unbelievable. But here we have the actual new drop rates, and it's so much better. Because now you can do 1 run a day, get 70, which is 1 full link slot level pretty much for the super potions, and then just wait. And slowly work on these characters you want to, and really save them for the character you really want to upgrade. And so I think the drop rates are a major increase, and I think the drop rates are actually something that would kind of make it or break it for me personally. So great job to them for implementing that. I'm hoping we get some more updates to try and improve some stuff. We have the new accessories coming out soon, which, by the way, quite cool. I think they're killer increases, right? This actually came out this morning. Yeah, increase human spiritual pressure. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a T set for humans. Soul Reaper killer effect, greater in guild quest, makes sense. Hollow killer effect, Rancor killer effect, no affiliation killer effect. So not gonna be that relevant for me. I think it's gonna be like a major like guild quest item. Not really gonna be too determined. I do want to see this though. Forthcoming updates. So they're adding the new accessories. Soul tree leveling. We plan to further streamline the character power-up process by removing level blocks when powering up character soul trees. This will allow players to spend more nodes on a soul tree in a single action. That's cool. That means we won't have to get characters up to 120 to get them to 150. Cool. That's a pretty neat thing. But they also had some other stuff they were talking about. Yeah. So issues fixed. If characters had a bonus ability that had a character resistance status element, they're unable to enter co-op room. Oh, that doesn't matter that much. Raid event. No, it doesn't matter that much. We're looking at the 12.0 update, I think, for the main purpose of this. Bonus ability function. Yep. New quest type. Dupe character rewards. Yep. So they're doing that. So this is all the stuff they added in the update I was talking about. There should be a notice talking about like the patches, but I think it might be here. Special maintenance, Discord server release campaign, connection issues, feedback from players regarding link slot levels. This is what I was looking for. Sorry. Thank you for playing Bleach Brave Souls. Notice contains information regarding the feedback. We implemented a new character link slot leveling system with the intention to give players a new way to further improve their characters and make them more enjoyable as a whole, or make the game more enjoyable as a whole. Plan on implementing an entirely new character level indicator system in the future, which would differentiate the characters between level 100 Soul Tree, characters at link slot level 10, and characters at link slot level 20, and fully transcended characters, with the current system being an interim measure while the new system is being implemented. I received feedback from players expressing disappointment and frustration with these changes. Issues raised by players include inheritance trials being available 5 times a day rather than once a day like other limited availability quests, meaning they require significantly longer time to invest, and co-op inheritance trials occurring at the same time as extreme co-op forces players to choose which one to tackle. And so they've increased the windows for the co-op quests in the first place. They now have the once per day quest that has a much higher drop rate. And they're going to be adding the colors back in the future with different indicators for each of the individual styles of upgrade. And so, honestly, good stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing when they end up adding the colors back in, of course. But they've already made measures to fix the things that they could in the meantime. And so the availability times have now switched from being like 2-hour blocks at a time to straight 6-hour sessions of grinding. And so you probably want to hop on for like 2 hours of that and do grinding if you are a religious player, right? But this makes it so you can choose for yourself, which is a hell of a lot better. Good stuff. Honestly, K-Lab, plus 5 points over here. You did a good job. Looking forward to seeing what the game continues to update and be. I'm going to be trying to grind up a bunch of orbs to try and get ready for the next Safway banner, because Beyond Bonkai should be coming very soon, and end of month is right around the corner. And I kind of wanted to pop in this first 50 summon and see if I can get another Tokinata, because I am 1 dupe away from 5 out of 5. That would really help. If I don't get it, of course, it's fine. Fake out? No. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. It's okay. I still want that Tokinata dupe. I'll come back for it at some point. For now, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you guys feel about the fact that they actually implemented this update to try and fix the issues we talked about. Because I think that not a lot of companies would do so. And so seeing them take that step, I think, is very, very important going into the rest of this game. Good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.